Yo, this is Rad Foster Dad, and today I want to talk to you about something that every person in early sobriety battles with, that stinking thinking. You know what I'm talking about. It's that inner voice that whispers or sometimes screams, "You're not good enough. This ain't gonna work. Shit, sobriety isn't for you." When I was first getting sober, stinking thinking was like a broken record in my mind. It had all these clever ways of just convincing me I was destined to fail. I mean, who are you without the bottle? Nobody's going to like you when you're sober. You won't even like yourself. You're not strong enough to do this. How about it? Does all that sound familiar? Well, here's the sneaky one. Maybe you don't even have to quit everything. You're not drinking, so it's okay to use something else, right? You deserve a break. You're working hard. That voice is so crafty, and let me tell you what, it got me a few times. It got me so good, I hit my rock bottom with suicidal thoughts just to shut that shitty committee up. It's the kind of thinking that tries to convince you sobriety is negotiable, like you can make a deal with it, but you can't. That's totally making a deal with the devil. Here's the truth about the kind of stinking thinking. It's just a trap. Trading one substance for another ain't sobriety. It's running from the same pain, just in a different direction. And it's dangerous because it makes you feel like you're still in control. Like as long as you're not drinking, you're okay. But deep down, you know that ain't true. When I was sitting in those moments of doubt early in my sobriety, I would think, who am I even going to be without alcohol? I was terrified that sober me would be boring or awkward, that I wouldn't know how to have fun, that I'd lose all my friends, or worse, that I couldn't handle life without something to numb the edges. But here's the thing. Stinking thinking wants you to believe that sobriety is the end of something. But in reality, it's the beginning. It's the beginning of learning who you are. It's the beginning of building real, honest relationships. It's the beginning of discovering what lights you up. Not because you're drunk, high, or numbed out, but because you're alive. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. Those thoughts don't just vanish overnight. But what I learned and what I want to share with you is that you don't have to believe everything you think. When stinking thinking shows up, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or hurting me? Is this the truth or am I just being a chicken shit? That's something my dad told me, being an alcoholic in recovery for over 30 years, and he's still going strong. One of the most powerful tools I used was gratitude. When those negative thoughts popped up, I'd make a list of what sobriety was giving me. Simple things. Waking up without a hangover. Remembering what I said the night before. Feeling proud of myself for just making it through another day. Gratitude is the antidote of fear and doubt. And here's another thing. You don't have to do this alone. Talk to someone, a friend, a sponsor, a therapist, anyone who gets it. You're not special because you ain't the only one going through this. When you say those thoughts out loud, they lose some of their power. You realize you're not the only one who's felt this way. And you know what? If I can get through it, so can you. So when stinking thinking sneaks up on you, and it's still and it will, remember this. It's temporary. It's a system of change, and it's not who you are. You are not your negative thoughts. You're stronger than the voice in your head. And every time you choose sobriety, every time you push through that doubt, you prove it wrong. Keep going. You've got this. Sobriety isn't just possible. It's definitely worth it. Now, thanks for watching. And if this resonated with you, hit that like, leave a comment, and share your story. You're not alone. We're in this together. Please subscribe if you found any of this helpful. This is Rad Foster Dad, and I'm out.